Welcome to Heart Talk, coming to you from Kota Kinabalu in Sabah in Malaysia. If this is the first time that you're joining us on this channel, I would invite you to please subscribe, just become part of us especially during lunchtime conversations. We are on YouTube at Heart Talk Dr. Charles Lee. You can also follow us on Spotify. We are also on Instagram, and we are also on LinkedIn. We are a fractured nation. As a medical doctor, there are different types of fractures, and usually these fractures relate to bone fractures, all right? And they can also have fractures involving the social, political, and economic strata of the country. And these are fractures that involve frameworks that matter to all of us. In fact, we live in a fractured world. But there are also geological fractures, and they are referred to as fault lines that can result in earthquakes and tsunamis with tragedy and death and destruction, as we have recently seen on the 1st of January 2024 in Japan. Now, these fault lines are very important for us to understand when it comes to the life of a nation. They are actually ethnic divides of race, religion, and political reform, the 3 R's that matter so much to the life of a nation. And if we leave them unrecognized, they can lead to racial divide and economic disparity, and ultimately to a polarized nation. Now, the 21st century has a battle, and that battle of the 21st century is a battle of the mind. In the words of Albert Einstein, he said insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. The opposite of that is to have a civilized mind, a rational mind that seeks after the soul of a nation. The science behind the politics of a nation is usually left to the leader and the party in control, a leader who reports to the people and not to the party. So, to help us make sense of where we are as a nation, I started this series called Quo Vadis Malaysia, which is a Latin phrase that means, where are you going, Malaysia? So important for us to know our direction of where the nation is taking us. In fact, today, all leaders currently are kind of leaving it to the next generation to carry on where they have left off. But if we have no direction, then what the new young leaders are going to take on and take over will be a sense of aimless pursuit to a destination that is not there.